Hi there everyone, I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and this reading is to determine Donald John Trump's actions with this row up here and his karmic experience with this row down here. Okay, so 5 cards for his actions for the day. Right. And his karmic experience. Which may also be his, you know, the karma he's accruing. And we may not see, you know, I mean, that's the thing with tarot. It often gives you a hidden glimpse into what's really going on, but we may not see these things in the news. Okay, so what we have for his actions in this top row, we have the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so what it looks like to me that he'll be doing, because the center card here is the theme. This has to do with looking for new news and new ways of bringing in money, gathering resources. This may have to do with Mar-a-Lago. I often see this card as Mar-a-Lago. One of his like homes away from home, but places where he goes for you know, events. And he takes his security detail with him. You know, he takes governmental, oh my goodness. How much money is it up to now? Oh, I have to tell you guys, I found a website called TrumpGolfCount.com. I'll try to remember to link it in the section, in the, excuse me, in the description down below the video. But anyway, they're keeping track of how many times he golfs and how much money that he's spending, and it's pretty much like up to the daily, you know, current monies, you know, up to each day. So that the daily count is what I'm trying to say. It's like, don't look at tarot cards when you're trying to say something very logical. Okay, so with the Hierophant here, this has to do with people in positions of power with the law. This is man-made law. This is not, I don't believe, spiritual law. I tend to look to the Hermit card for spiritual law, because spiritual law, universal law, and natural law is inside each one of us. These are man-made laws. And they seem to have, you know, the keys to the kingdom, because they are in power for, you know, for a reason. You know, it's the courts, but whether or not they're using their power justly is always the question, and especially with his group. So, but his actions is his connection with Bill Barr and the DOJ. And so this to me, I believe, is like a misappropriation of the resources that he has to protect him at Mar-a-Lago and any of his other travels to events. And so this may very well be an event that happens for this day, on September 2nd, on Wednesday. He may be going somewhere and lying like he always does. And then also having a hard time making decisions. a place where he can't really trust his mind because, of course, he's stuck in this primordial ooze of delusion. And so he just lies from there. He makes up whatever he wants. The way he thinks, reality should be for him, he just makes it up and says it, and he thinks that, that's it. And it's not. So this could be him having a hard time making sense of all the, or defending all the lies in the past. And notice how we have a repeat here. Wow. So his karmic retribution around all the lies, whether we see it, this day or not, whether we even see it this lifetime, his karma is he's creating even more competition and strife and struggle around his finances due to his luxury resorts, and his inability to tame his, inner beast in going for what he wants and the way he wants it. So this is his abuse over the government. He takes actions every day to abuse the government because he has, Secret Service go and stay at Mar-a-Lago in order to, to protect him. And they've, the latest information about that is that because they need to have rooms close to him as possible, and the Mar-a-Lago, under his direction and his children's direction, has them renting out rooms to anybody who'll pay the highest price, and they can reserve them way ahead. So what the Secret Service has been doing has been booking rooms way ahead and paying for them whether or not he actually made it there. They've been booking rooms in anticipation of being able to protect him, to get to their lodgings as close to him as possible. So it's not done with any integrity. And this has been, literally the way he lies and obfuscates and steals from the taxpayers, from his homeland. So he has karma with his homeland. He has karma with his own inner strength and his own integrity, and these unconscious realms here where he doesn't really know who he really is deep down inside, because for him it's all tied to his money. And so he's going to be struggling with that. There's karmic struggle, constant karmic struggle to know that he's more than his money. But who knows how many lifetimes of struggle he's going to need to incarnate and live through in order to get clear. That's always the question with him. And because of free will, it's up to him. Someday he's going to have to get in touch with all this unconsciousness and this lack of clarity and lack of truth. And he's going to have to make the decision to come home to himself. But until he does that, he can just spin in this vicious circle of thinking that him winning and money is a real reflection of who he is as a, as a soul and a spirit. Yeah, so a lot of deep soul work for him, but, we probably won't see it this lifetime. I can't imagine seeing that this lifetime. You can always hold out hope, but, he's not headed in the right direction, and he's too old. Usually by, I don't know. A person can turn around and grow really fast if they decide, once they decide, and if they really tap into their inner strength and go for it. But I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath. That's for sure. and nor should any of us. So, okay. Well, that's it for September 2nd. Okay, thanks, you guys. Take care.